Morning, Jessica and Frank here at the largest testing site in the state. And yes, Mayor Garcetti, he has said before this point that we are on the brink of shutting down again. He doubled down on that statement when speaking to CNN on Sunday to Jake Tapper, and we'll hear more of that shortly. When he spoke to him, he said first, look, we were one of the big cities that first mandated masks. We have fewer deaths than other big cities. The rate of increase hasn't accelerated as much as others. He also said Los Angeles has capacity at hospitals and plenty of ventilators. Those are the good points. So what went wrong? LA County reported a record high number of patients, a very high percentage of younger than 41, people who are younger than 41, and the positivity rate has jumped to nearly 10%. Because of all this, the mayor says we're getting close to red to shutting down again. And during Sunday's interview, when asked about President Trump's criticism of Democratic-led cities, the mayor pointed back at the lack of national leadership.
The idea that this is some sort of easy job, the president should come here and be a mayor for a day. He is somebody who has so fundamentally missed a moment. I've never seen leadership miss a moment when his people are crying out for help, when a third of Americans couldn't make the mortgage or rent, when he's talking about not helping states and local governments, when he's saying there's plenty of money out there. Say that to the American people. Sit down at the table where people are trying to figure out how they're going to get food on the table.
And we've been hearing Mayor Garcetti talk about the fact Los Angeles is getting dangerously close to red, which would mean shutting down again and staying at home. Those directives, though, come from the state and county levels. We did see Governor Newsom pull back on reopenings, closing indoor dining, hair salons, gyms, churches. So we'll see what this week will bring. The LA County Health Director says because young adults are being hospitalized at higher rates, they need to continue to take this seriously, take precautions, practice social distancing with those you don't live with. And also, let's talk about the latest numbers. There are 2,848 new cases as of Sunday, 53% of those and people under 41. And in fact, half of all cases are people under 41 currently. 4,095 people have died, and there's more than 156,000 cases since the pandemic began. Also worth noting, the Business Ambassadors Program is going to start again today. What's going to happen is that these people are going to go to different businesses. There's been more 500 complaints, rather, in the city of Los Angeles that certain businesses weren't complying. So those business ambassadors going to go to those businesses, check on them, and make sure they are complying with all the safety measures that are in place. I'm Christina Pascucci, reporting live from outside Dodger Stadium. I'll send it back to you in the studio.